This is section 8.1, Introduction to Functions. Important definitions that you need to know. The domain of a relation is the set of first coordinates of the ordered pairs in the relation. So if you've got an ordered pair x comma y, it's referring to the x value. There are some x values that are not legal values for substitution and are therefore excluded from the domain. For instance, if an x value we substituted in led to division by 0 in the denominator, that would be excluded. The range of a relation is a set of second coordinates of the ordered pairs in the relation, or your y values. A function is a special relation in which no two different ordered pairs have the same first coordinate. In the following problems, we're going to determine whether each relation is a function and then give the domain and range for each relation. So if I look at these 3 points, they are different points. They do not have the same x value. Therefore, this would be a function. My domain is the x values with no repeats. So my domain would be 4, 6, and 8. My range, my y values would be 5, 7, and 8. Okay. In the next one, the first 2 different points have the same x value. That stops it right there. This is not a function. My domain, like I said, no repeats. My domain consists of 5 and 6. My range consists of 6 and 7. Functional notation. F of x is a shorthand notation indicating what you need to put in for x and at the same time what equation you have to use to get the y value or the output. Always remember that y equals f of x. So this function called f, it's called a parabola. This function is another parabola, but notice this is f and this is g, 2 different functions. They want us to find each of the following. So in this one, I need to go to the g function, substitute in 0. You can do it by hand, in your head, or on the calculator. But 0 should be easy. If I put 0 in, always substitute with parentheses. 0 squared is 0. 2 minus 0 would be 2. So my answer here should be 2. F of negative 2. This is the function I've got to go to, and when I get there, this is what I have to put in for x. So I'm going to go to the f function. Now this one I'm going to use my calculator by storing in negative 2. For x, I'm going to type it in. If you do use your calculator, please be careful and make sure you type it in correctly. So substitute in negative 2. My answer is negative 21. So let's see if that's what I got. In this one, I've got to go back to g. I need to substitute in negative 4 with parentheses. I'd have 2 minus negative 4 in parentheses squared. Negative 4 squared is 16, so I'd have 2 minus 16, so I should have a negative 14 there. G of 3 with parentheses, I'd have 2 minus parentheses squared, so it'd be 2 minus 9. I should have negative 7. Negative 5. I'm going to go back to my calculator. Store in negative 5. I'm going to repeat my original function. And that one's 96, negative 96. Substitute in 2. And guys, again, you can either do it by hand if you want to, or use your calculator. So that one's negative 5.